YouTube. 1, I hope y'all been having a blessed day and a blessed week. 2, sit back because we're about to vibe out. And on 3, we...
A nigga wanna be me, but they don't know I'm fighting demons.
2 things that robbed my joy. This is something that's very relevant and a lot of people go through it. Stick around. In a world where ever since a young age, we strive for success and we want better for ourselves. Our family wants better for us. We want better for ourselves. Success. It's always easy to observe others. In fact, the quickest way to learn is through others' experiences and mistakes. One thing I know we all have faced or will face are these 2 things that strip me away from my happiness. I recently just passed all my classes, thank God. I'm 1 semester away from graduating. In my exercise science class, we have this discussion board where we each have to give supporting details and evidence to answer the teacher's question, a response. I was speaking to my friend right after the semester ended, and we were speaking on the discussion boards. He told me the grade that he received, and I told him the grade that I received. I was surprised that he received the grade based on what he had showed me. I provided the supporting detail, all the requirements, everything was good. His answer was more on the simple and not really factual. Anyways, today, I don't really worry about it. We both passed our classes, we both received a fairly high grade. We're on to doing whatever it is we're doing in college. Now, how I would react in the past is way different from the way I reacted now. You understand? But this falls perfectly right into the video. What I've learned is that comparison can be fatal, detrimental to you mentally and emotionally, and in some cases physically, if you allow it to be. I honestly believe I deserved a better grade. I provided all the supporting detail and I even added extra information that wasn't required. But, I used it to my advantage. I thought that I was going to get a higher grade. But the truth is that comparing yourself in success, progress, wealth, looks, anything of that nature is wrong. It doesn't matter because we each have different experiences. Our journeys are all different. Just because you and a particular person are going through the same thing doesn't mean that you're going to be at the same point. At the same page. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to get at. For example, let's use fitness. The last thing you want to do is compare yourself to anyone else. They may have different goals than you do, whether that be getting bigger, getting smaller, getting ripped, bulking up, etc. But let me play devil's advocate. Let's say you both do have the same body, for example. Both of you are ectomorphs, which is like a typically thin person who's more on the lean side. Even when you're comparing yourself, you're still holding yourself back. Let's say 2 people do have the same body. Both of you are ectomorphs. Even if you decide to compare yourself, because you guys do have the same body, you stray away more from your fitness journey, in this scenario fitness, because you're more focused on whatever he's doing or she's doing. You stray away from what's going on in your experience and your journey, which is unique to you and made just for you. Just how the other person's experience is unique to them and made just for them. When you stop comparing yourself to others in whatever aspect it is, you have this sense of freedom and you actually start feeling more happy because you're only focused on yourself. You're allowing yourself to be more happier with that too. Judging others was the other thing that robbed me from my joy. I would see how people would react, how they would go about certain situations, their approach, etc. It's sort of like I felt whatever they were doing was wrong. Once you have this focused mindset and you want what's best for you, you have no time or energy to invest in something that is completely irrelevant to you, like judging others. In most cases, people would judge others based on how they react, how they go about certain things. This goes hand in hand with comparison because you gain nothing from it and everyone's experience is different. Maybe you don't like someone's approach towards a situation. Let's say it's a close friend who's obviously doing the wrong thing. And if in some way you are involved and it has something to do with you, you just give them your honest take and then you move accordingly from there. Maybe you don't like how your friend is going about a certain situation, whatever it is they're doing. I understand that sometimes we tend to care for people and we tend to want the best for them, but their experience is their experience. They'll have to see that on their own. However someone decides to go about a certain situation, even if it involves you, shouldn't even faze you, honestly. You shouldn't care. You have places to get to, time to put in, goals to achieve. That also goes with placing your beliefs on others, whether it be morally, the way you think something should be done. Just don't do it. Everyone is just different. Just let them be. You shouldn't care. You have places you want to get to. You have goals you want to achieve. You have time and work to put in. How could you get that done when you're investing your energy in comparing your journey to someone else's or judging someone else for whatever reason? You are the main focus. And as soon as you look left, you look right, or you look backwards, especially backwards. That's the worst one. You're not looking forward, and forward's the only way to go. I believe that you stray away from whatever it is that you're trying to get to when you waste your time focusing on these irrelevant things that have nothing to do with you. We have goals that we want to achieve. We have things that we want to get done. This is not the way that you're going to get it done if you're wasting your energy, your valuable energy, in irrelevant things like this. And remember, look forward. Forward's the only way to go. I hope you enjoyed the video and took something away from this. If it sounds good, you apply it to yourself. If it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. And remember, nobody knows you how you know yourself, man. Out of here.